It's Wednesday night. It is time for Super Geeked Up.
Yeah! And your hosts are Jeff Burns, Tanya Dodds, and Nicole Wright.
Yeah, we're supposed to cheer again? I don't know.
Yeah!
Thank you,
Price is right.
Thank you, announcer Nicole. And now a special treat. We like to kick things off with the Geek Tweet of the Week. That's not a special treat. We always do that. However, this week, Tanya is going to do it in a special phone sex voice. So take it away, Tanya.
Hey there. It's time for the Geek Tweet of the Week, which is, you're a pro wrestler. What's your stage name and your signature move?
Very good. Very convincing.
I know, right?
That was $199
about your past.
It's like my secret talent that evidently now everybody knows. Listen to some interviews we did this week.
Hey, look, if there's a role for a phone sex operator, they're going to cast you now, so it's great.
I have it down pat. Anyway, hey Jeff, why don't you tell us your pro wrestler name?
she's going to keep doing that the whole show. Great.
You told me to.
No, you should. Look, it's just going to increase the viewers and listeners, so it's fine. Keep doing it. Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
I'm all fine with that. So, and please tweet in your answers, folks, if you're watching live at Super Geeked Up, hashtag SGU, and we got some other ones early in the week we're going to share. We got some really good ones, I think, right, Tanya?
Oh, yeah, some like full-out conversations. Yeah. Like, it was great.
So I'm going to bring back something we talked about on a previous show, which I think was with the pantsless attack. Isn't that the show where I brought up the milkman? Right?
Yeah.
And I know, because if you haven't watched the show before, folks, it's a running thing about I drink tons of milk, and that's pretty much all I drink. So, what was I doing though? Was I a secret agent, the milkman? That was it, right?
You were,
okay.
Yeah, you were
anyway,
secret agent.
So I'm going to apply this to as a wrestler. That I would be called the milkman, and so I would dress like all in white, like old school milkman would. And my signature move would be, so I'm going to take one of those old school glass milk bottles, right? So I'm going to toss it in the air, jump up, kick the bottle, and it'll go flying into the guy's face, knock him out, because it's a glass bottle and it's like really hard. It's going to probably put him in the hospital, actually. Then I'm going to stand over with my one foot on him and drink the milk and gulp it down in one thing.
Wait. So does it bounce back to you after it hits him in the face? Is that how you can
that would be awesome. That's even better. I didn't think of that, but yes, it should. It does.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
and you're like, does the body good? Gulp, 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 gulp.
Yeah. And then I just toss the empty bottle on him and walk off.
You have a line. That's amazing. Nicole, how about you?
Okay, so for mine, my name is going to be the Spaz, and actually it's related to someone had nicknamed me that in high school on the basketball team, so I figured I could just apply it to pro wrestling. Why not?
First, by the way, I am blown away that you were on a basketball team. That's the first thing I was going to say.
The basketball team?
Yeah, but I was really bad. Like, my position was on the bench. Like, I pretty much never played, so... It's okay. I was bad. I'm just gonna admit that right now. But it was still fun, and I got to exercise. So there's that. So my signature move is gonna be the Spazmataz, and I thought it'd be kind of funny.
I love that name.
Yeah, I thought it'd be kind of funny if somehow I'm trying to psych out the other person, so I'm just moving really fast and then all of a sudden just run into them and knock them over without just kind of throw my whole body at them. Somehow, but I'm moving around a lot, psyching him out, and then I just, knock him out.
Awesome.
Yeah. I have to work on that a little bit.
Spazmataz? Is that what it is?
Spazmataz, yeah.
Love it.
That's amazing.
By the way, we got a live tweet coming in right now at Honky Tonk Buffalo. His name would be Grappling Glenn. That's his real name. And the finishing move is the Geek Buster, where I hit them with a copy of Watchmen.
Oh.
I wonder if that's actually the graphic novel or the DVD. I guess the graphic novel might be heavier.
It would probably hurt more.
Yeah.
I would think. Steve, how about you?
Okay, this is gonna be funny. Well, those who know me, know that I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm actually wearing a Macho Man shirt right now. And back in high school, me and my boys used to do promos against each other. So I came up with a character called King Willie. He was from Jamaica, and he was the Galactica Heisman and the #1 champion across the world. And my finishing move was the Babylon Bomb. It was a rolling power bomb.
Oh.
And, yeah.
That's amazing.
So anyone who watches wrestling and knows what a rolling powerbomb is, that's my move for King Willie.
Very cool. Very
Nice.
Nice. Hey, by the way, we have some other tweets about Tanya's phone sex voice. So, sorry, Anthony, listeners mates kind of wants to know if your husband knows about this talent.
How do
He
you
does
think they
now.
met? Hello. I'm just
Oh, Nicole with a zinger. All right, and Deepu from the Pantless Detective says he says, now I feel kind of funny, like when we used to climb the rope in gym class.
Yep. Anyway, moving on from that embarrassing thing. So my name is Berserker, which is after how I play video games, because I just run in and do stuff.
Oh my god.
Wait.
Leroy Jenkins, then.
I am Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah, that's
Hang on, that's how you like your characters play the game, or you yourself thrash around?
She's like with her controller.
Hey. And my signature move is the backwards knee. I'll leave that as...
The backwards knee.
Backwards knee.
So
If you like
sure.
you hit them in their knee and make it go backwards.
Exactly.
Damn.
Oh,
know, right?
that's gross and painful.
The Berserker has to have a painful move. Come on, it's a
And you
finishing
like
move.
punch it. You just like
Not
punch
all.
it with your hand, don't you?
I'm
You're
really
like,
little, so that way I'm at that level. Like I can just go for the knee.
Yeah,
Anyway.
ruthless.
I'm ruthless. So from social media earlier this week, there was a very in-depth
Hey, wait, don't forget.
conversation.
Sorry, I want to get Lavina's answer though, right? We didn't get hers yet.
We
Right?
will. I'm going to come back. Don't worry.
Okay,
There's a
cool.
lot from social media this week,
All right.
so I want to. There's a huge amount. So Webby Guide, our friends at Webby Guide, started this. So the real Jeffrey S's wrestling name is Dad. His finisher is the lecture. Everybody submits to the lecture.
Oh.
That was my favorite one.
And then he tweeted in response to that, as I yell in response, with all heelness at the crowd, "Don't make me come in there." And then I believe his son tweeted in, I could be wrong,
No, it's his son.
it was his son, saying, but no one compete with my finishing move, basically, of moving out.
This question just kind of became a way for them, I think, to talk about their family issues.
I think so too. But it was really entertaining to watch that happen on Twitter. Alicia Cassandra from Haphead wrote, and it took me a while to get this. I'm sorry. I had to read it out loud. I'm Bulina Chai Na Shop. My signature move is knocking my enemies over by accident, usually with elbows or a backpack.
Right, because the idea is what, she's so clumsy?
Yes.
Okay,
But
yes.
she separated Bull in a China Shop as
Oh,
first
I
name,
totally didn't
last
get
name.
that either.
I had to
totally
read it
didn't
out
get that when I
loud.
read
Bull
that.
in a China, no, Chai, na shop. Lavina, how about you?
So I guess my wrestling name would be Black Kimchi, and my signature move would be punching people in the throat with a fistful of rice.
Oh my god.
Very violent finishing move.
Mortal Kombat influenced my life a lot.
Wait, does the fistful of rice, does that like make it a harder punch?
It's just because my name's Black Kimchi, so it'd be like fried kimchi, fried rice.
Oh,
I'd like
okay.
take it out of a bowl, and I'm like, yeah, and then I'd punch the person in the throat, and everyone would go
added
I'm
wild.
not hungry anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If it's hot and it gets in their eyes, she was like an extra little
yeah, exactly, and I'll make it spicy too.
amazing. Our friends at Cranium Cookie tweeted in every single host of Cranium Cookie's name and finishing move.
Oh, cool.
So Adriana, her name is Big Red, and her finishing move is Ginger Snaps.
Nice.
She's got red hair. Danielle Thorns, her name is Deadly Dimples, and her finishing move is the Maple Stirrup. Charlie name is Charlietron. His finishing move is Tortoise Poop. Yeah,
Sounds
there was
yucky.
hashtag
He's
ooh.
gonna like smear it all over people,
I
or
don't know. I was confused.
He just like smashes their head into it, and then
Yeah.
they're just done.
Yeah. Hunter's Realm says when he was training, so I think obviously training as a wrestler at some point, was planning to wrestle under the name Ruckus. Finishers were the Cacophony and the Song of Silence.
Oh,
those are good names.
yeah.
I want to know what those are now.
I know. I feel we need a description somewhere. We are Angel tweeted in that their name is the Chainsaw Gentleman. Finishing move would involve a 2x4.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's legal.
You think it's legal?
Anything's legal in
Yeah,
wrestling.
anything legal.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. In that kind of wrestling, yes.
Yeah. In hardcore wrestling, yeah.
Not real wrestling.
Not college wrestling,
Yeah.
but
Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you mean. Okay.
College wrestling is fake wrestling. Real wrestling is what you see and think
Oh, okay.
on Raw.
Okay.
But come on, let's be honest here.
let's be real. Yeah.
Let's be real. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
When Hogan slammed Andre, that was real, damn it. When Yokozuna killed The Undertaker, that's real. Yeah, forget
Damn,
about
we-
Olympics.
Steve knows his stuff.
Olympics.
He knows his stuff.
Olympics are fake, yo. Come on. Pan-Am Games my ass. Shit.
Oh.
Oh. Well, let's introduce our awesome, crazy guests from Wasted. We have Steve Kassan and Lavina Yavari. And I want you guys to tell us all about your show, what's going on. Lavina, tell us about your character. Just go for it. We want to know all the details.
All right, so my character on Wasted is she's an actress that the main core of cast that admire her. They watch all her movies. She's in a bunch of comic books and zombie action films. So they watch her movies to find out how to kill zombies and survive the apocalypse. So there's a short film that we did. We were in the Cinecoop competition, and we branched out into comic books and video games, and I pulled influences from Buffy Summers and Sarah Connor for my characters. So she's
Cool.
this badass, independent, strong woman that needs no man.
Needs no man.
Those are two of the greatest female characters ever. So awesome.
Yeah.
Very nice. And Steve, talk to us about where we can what's going on with Wasted, what it's about, all that
Okay,
fun stuff.
Wasted is what we get together as friends and we talk about what we would do in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, Nicole, what would you do? Honestly, what would you do?
I don't
She
think I'm
pull out the
prepared.
spasmatastic.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Spasmatastic starts playing some basketball and thing. Tanya, what would you do?
Yeah.
Steve, you should know that my household has a zombie preparedness plan. Do you
That
really
is
want to
true.
get into this?
That is true. Now, let's say it's just the 5 of us, right? It's just this group.
Nicole's going first.
Okay. But that's the thing, right?
I mean,
Nicole
she's
may
gonna
be going
get
first.
First, yeah.
But the thing is that it's just us group. It's you, me, Jeff, Lavina, Tanya. That's the group. Now, things are happening outside. There's monsters, there's zombies, there's mutants, there's gangs, there's everything going out there. But then we gotta realize that, yeah, you know what? Things have gone to shit. But I don't have any work tomorrow. I don't have to abide by any rules. I got no restrictions, and I sure as hell don't have any responsibilities to do anymore. I can get totally insane, I can get totally crazy, I can go on the biggest fun road trip I can ever have, and that is what Wasted is all about. It's all about having fun out there in the Wasted Land. Is Scott Pilgrim meets Mad Max with all this other fun stuff that's coming out right here. And that's what Wasted is. We were in the Cinecoop thing, we went pretty far, we didn't get to the main end where we can make a feature, but the point is to get the word out, and getting the word out is being here on Super Geeked Up and talking about it, and with my main star, Lavina, the one that kicks ass all the time. And that's what Wasted is. It's about having fun when things have gone to shit.
So actually, a zombie apocalypse is actually a good thing, in your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like in this series, like I guess this will be like the first zombie series where like people actually say zombie. If you notice in every zombie movie, no one ever actually says, "Oh my God, they're zombies." they're just like the undead or the walkers. So we're gonna be like, oh my god, zombies are here. This is awesome. Like our characters actually love this, and we're freaking stoked. Because like think about it, like if you're like a teenager being bullied in high school, you can find your zombie bully and like prank them or like kill them if that will make you feel better.
And the thing about Wasted is that our characters and the whole series acknowledges zombie culture. We are living in the zombie world right now. We've grown up with everything from TV shows and movies and books and every kind of type of story out there. The Walking Dead makes how many amount of dollars for AMC? You know, how big is the ratings for Walking Dead? I see commercials with zombies on it now. We are living in zombie culture, and that's what we acknowledge. And so for Wasted, as Lavina said, Wasted is probably the only thing out there that says, yeah, it does exist. We are living in its world. But what if it does happen, right? What if it were to happen? Well, we would know what to do. Whether we do it well, that's a different story. But hey, that's part of the fun.
Nice. So you've got one viewer already. Honky Tonk Buffalo says, "Wait, Scott Pilgrim, I'm sold."
Honky Tonk, you're the best.
And then also for the Wasted, there's a comic book series that coincides with the TV series, and it's with my character, and I like helped write it. And not only is there zombies, there's giant robots, and there's aliens. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that happens in this universe.
Where can people find that? Is it out, the comic series?
We have the concept art posted on our Facebook page and also our Cinecoop profile, but I'll get like the guys to like post up like the first issue, like we have like sample pages, so we'll post that up.
Cool.
And can people watch the short film now? Is that somewhere? Is that on the Facebook page too for people to watch?
Right now, it's in for festival submissions, and after the deal, after a bunch of times like that, then then we'll put it up. But we have part of the Cinecoop deal is that what Cinecoop does, which is a pretty good thing, is just pretty much get the word out there. And each week we were given missions to do, and with these missions we have to make videos, basically further expanding and exploring what the project is. Okay, why should you give a shit about Wasted? So you'll find a bunch of videos explaining what Wasted is, what the tone is, where the influence comes from, what the idea is all about, and you can see those videos at our Cinecoop page. If you go to www.cinecoup.com/wasted, you'll see everything there, including our trailer.
And where on Facebook can they find you?
You can go on Facebook, facebook.com/wastedshow. You can on Twitter, if you see my handle there, @wastedtheshow. Just look for the skull and cross blunts. You cannot miss it. It's the only one.
All right.
Boom.
On Twitter, Mark's Pile @Mr. Marks, who he just interviewed us for Genretainment, which is going to come out next week. So
yeah.
Awesome. He tweeted in about our earlier wrestling talk. This is a violent episode of Pro Wrestling Mortal Kombat Madness.
Yeah. Ah.
All right,
yeah. So finish him.
We actually do have a question for you guys about wrestling. Actually, Hunter John was wondering what your favorite wrestlers are.
Oh, good question.
He says his were Junkyard Dog, Roddy Piper, and Triple H.
Oh, Triple H! Yes, I love him. I love John Cena a lot.
Yeah, John Cena. Let's go, Cena.
Is he your favorite, Steve?
No. Oh, my favorites is I guess two geeky with wrestling. My number one favorite is Macho Man. Second is Eddie Guerrero. Third is Jushin Thunder Liger. Fourth, Kurt Angle, and fifth would be Sabu.
Wow,
so anyone
top five all prepared.
Yeah, anyone listening, if you know those names, then yeah.
Yeah.
Hashtag SGU.
Nice.
Lavina, do you have any?
Well, I'm not very familiar with like wrestlers. I don't watch wrestling, but in an alternate universe, if fictional characters were wrestlers, I would pick not fictional, real life. I would pick Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee or Baraka from Mortal Kombat, if like that universe existed.
Nice.
And they were wrestlers.
Very cool.
Awesome. All right, so I guess it's time for our first game of the night, which is Character Cage Match.
Woo!
Yes.
Yeah!
Yeah, there. That's better. All right, good.
We're already kind of like in the zone for
We
it
are.
too.
We're already like.
All right, yeah, we're
That's
talking
fine.
about wrestling, finishing moves. Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll pull some of that into the game today. All right, so this is how this game works. We're going to split into 2 teams. Each team is going to be assigned a fictional character. That team will have to argue why that character would defeat the other character in a epic battle. Okay? And so you guys will make your arguments. I will then decide the winner, who I think's made the better argument. All right?
And
So
a neutral territory, we should say.
yeah, whatever. That sometimes changes, though. You know, when people.
Yeah, I know.
Ideally, it's neutral territory.
But sometimes Hogwarts gets pulled into it.
Well, Hogwarts should be involved in every conversation, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Before we get to that, got some favorite wrestlers people are tweeting in. Bilbao Webfest, which is a cool new Webfest coming out in Spain. It says The Undertaker. That's a good choice.
Nice.
And at Lister's Mate says Hulk Hogan and Macho Man.
Yeah.
I always liked Jake the Snake. Only reason why.
Jake the Snake.
Because he had a snake?
No, because my brother's name is Jason and we call him Jake.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
There's no other reason.
You don't have to have a reason
That's a good
why
reason.
someone's a favorite. That's cool.
All right. So here for round 1, the teams will be Steve and Tanya versus Lavina and Nicole.
Cool.
All right. So what I'm going to do here, actually. So on Sunday, I was at Albany Comic Con. We were doing Super Geeked Up there. We had a lot of fun. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But we did this game here, and we had people write down a bunch of fictional characters. So I'm actually just going to draw out of this box here things that people wrote at Albany Comic Con. So it's going to be completely random. I have no idea what these are. I'm mixing them up. Oh, hang on, I'll show what I'm doing. Okay, mixing them up.
I know, because we have no idea.
So this is, you never have any idea, but just this case, I
And
didn't
it's
mix
okay,
them up.
because even if I don't know it, I could just make something up, like I did last time.
Well, we can always redraw, you know, if nobody really knows it. All right, so this is for Steve and Tanya. Here it is. It is. Oh shit! You lucky bastards.
That's it.
It's Han Solo.
Booyah.
Yeah. All right. So they got lucky. Let's see what Nicole and Lavina will get. All right, here I'm reaching in again. Here we go. Okay, I got one. It is who? Oh, what the hell? This is great. Well, actually, I think this is appropriate, right? Because they just announced a Star Wars panel at San Diego Comic-Con.
Yes.
Luke Skywalker.
Oh, cool.
You're
Yeah.
Oh man, the
dead.
two best buddies are gonna fight, duke it out from Star Wars.
You're dead.
Wow, those are strong words. All right, so we'll let Team Han Solo start it off, but then you guys can jump in and go back and forth. But why would Han Solo win in the battle against Luke Skywalker?
Because he's not a whiny bitch.
Jeez.
Because he shot first, I guess.
He shot first. They actually
That's-
just found a script where it's proven that he shot
There you
first.
go. There you go. Case closed.
Like, he's like the coolest guy in the universe, future, past, present. He gets the girl. He doesn't whine about, oh, my dad's so evil. I'm so conflicted. He's just like, you know what? I'll just shoot you. Done.
All right, Luke Skywalker. Why would he win?
All right. So if this was a video game, if it's like like Street Fighter style, you have like one main character and you have a character you tap out with. So I feel Luke Skywalker would win because he would have Yoda to tap out with to like fight also. So
Right.
bam, double the force.
Yeah, and see, here's the thing. So, he's like a really amazing Jedi, and he can do some really cool Jedi mind tricks, and he's gonna make you like want to go on his side. He's like, you don't really think I'm a whiny bitch, and then really think I'm a best friend to you, and then you're gonna like come onto his side. And you're not gonna want to fight him.
Also,
You know what?
Luke has a robot arm, which we would totally soup up with like plasma grenades from Halo. So bam.
All I would do is I would, if we're gonna do tag teams, Chewbacca. I mean, really, he would just stomp on Yoda. Boom, boom, boom. Like, done. And he's just so much
No,
taller
because
than
Yoda can
him.
lift him up in the air and then move him somewhere else.
Yeah, he can lift the whole
Exactly.
X-wing.
And Yoda is also very small and stealthy.
I don't know. But on top of that, I mean,
Yoda can use a
Luke is
cane
all
and hit
pissed
you.
off that, you know, he didn't actually end up with Leia, even though there was that weird quasi-brother-sister thing happening. He would just, Han would just be like, oh, look, I got the girl. And he would just cry.
Yeah, and
he would
then
cry
and
in a
that's the
little
thing
depressed
is,
ball, and he'd be like, oh my
because
god, I don't have no one. I don't have an arm.
because now
don't have
Han has the
parents.
girl. He's gonna be distracted by the girl because they're gonna want to go do stuff, and you're distracted because she's like, I'm in my bikini, and then Luke Skywalker is gonna be like, well, I don't have to worry about that, and he's just gonna come after you with his lightsaber.
I survived being frozen
Yeah.
in carbonite. Was that right?
Carbonite is what it's called,
Thank
yes.
you.
Yeah.
I survived that.
Oh yeah, well I got my arm cut off. By my dad, okay? By my father.
Oh yeah, well, the thing is that this whole Star Wars story is based on you, but Han Solo took over and everybody loves him more.
Word.
And you're just second fiddle. You're
Word.
third. You're third.
Actually, you
Because
are.
it becomes Han Solo, Boba Fett, then, well, you're not even third.
Actually,
You're
Leia's
maybe
before.
like sixth.
4. I think he's 4.
It doesn't really matter like what the favoritism is like in the system because I'm still a Jedi. Okay, I'm pretending I'm Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker is still a Jedi, and he's still gonna like. Okay, listen. So you can only be a Jedi if you're like really good, like with your mind, like, right? So
No, only if you have the biological thing for it.
But doesn't
Well-
Yoda say that there's someone else who's more powerful? Isn't
No, he
Leia
just
powerful?
says there's someone else, not that there's more powerful. That's Leia. he's
Anyways,
referring to.
well, Luke.
I
There's a
just
reason
think
why Luke
that-
is an elf.
Okay, so Luke also is badass because it's motherfucking Mark Hamill and he voices the Joker, so already we beat you with like awesomeness.
Big,
So,
whoa, big deal.
whatever.
Indiana
Big deal.
Jones.
The most iconic
Right.
villain in history, come on.
Hey,
Indiana
Harrison
Jones.
Ford was the president. Get off my plane.
Get off my plane.
Yeah, and get off of this
Throw
cage match.
someone off a plane.
And then Luke Skywalker just takes his lightsaber and then like cuts off both your arms, and then you can't shoot first.
Oh, jeez. All right, I think that's going to end it.
We got
Luke
into
Skywalker
wrestling
takes
mode. Like,
residual checks. That's what he takes.
All right, so we have, before I make my decision, there's a bunch of great tweets that came in as you guys were debating.
Many good tweets.
So, Honky Tonk Buffalo says, no need to even do this cage match. Solo's the only answer unless it's Boba Fett. Then it's Fett, but come on, it's Han.
Yep.
So, Rose of Dolls says, Luke Skywalker, he walks through the sky. That's cooler than Jesus Christ. Which was one of my favorite tweets tonight. So, let's see. Mark's Pile says, Skywalker would win because the Force is on his side. Doesn't matter who shoots first. Luke's lightsaber trumps blaster. Jonathan Robbins says Luke wins. Timekeeper Show says Han shot first and Luke is too mesmerized by Sister Leia.
except
Word.
Han got Leia, and so Luke is not mesmerized anymore. He's
Still
like maybe revenge
still
mode.
mesmerized.
Revenge
So here we
mode.
go. All right, so good. That's a good split there on Twitter. Different characters. So, I
Where's
will
your
not.
loyalty,
So
Jeff?
yeah, well, here's the thing. So I'm going to say right now, but my favorite character of all time is Luke Skywalker. I think he does not get enough credit. But however, I'm not letting that affect my decision. I'm going solely on the arguments. And based on the arguments, I will give it though to Luke Skywalker.
Yeah!
Yeah, fist pump. Good job, Nicole.
Yeah!
It's tough to beat the Force. Levina got very creative with taking in other elements, which I like too, with the different video games.
That's true. The
and-
Halo
and-
thing was pretty good.
Yoda as a wingman
Yeah.
trumps Chewbacca anytime, any day of the week.
Yeah, what is Chewbacca anyway? It's just a
He's a
7-foot
Wookiee.
rug.
He's a
Yeah,
Wookiee.
really. Yeah. It's cool.
To
I
who?
know Yoda.
All right, so
He's
here we
no
go.
Yoda.
All right, so Luke Skywalker won that one, but very good, good arguments there. Let's do one more round of character cage match. We're going to split. We're going to change the teams up. So now we got Steve and Nicole and Lavina and Tanya. All right.
Cool.
All right, let's
All
do
right.
this thing.
So all right, time to go back into my bucket here from Albany Comic Con of characters. Right, I can't. By the way, guys, that's like I can't believe how much you lucked out. I thought you were going to get somebody really like crazy.
watch as now we
Yeah.
will.
Like,
So this is for
well, now we will. We'll get a
Steve
really
and
obscure
Nicole.
something.
This is
Okay.
for Steve and Nicole. It is Gandalf the Grey.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh no, that's
Oh,
good.
oh shit.
All right, then Lavina and Tanya get Link from The Legend of Zelda.
All right.
All right, so good characters. We actually, by the way, I had to argue Link at Albany Comic Con. We got him, and we won too. So all right. So actually, it's a good fantasy battle too. By the way, so we had a good Star Wars battle, and then we have a good fantasy character battle here.
Mhm.
All right, so Steve and Nicole, we're gonna start off with Gandalf. Why you think
Okay.
he would defeat Link?
Because he's Gandalf the Grey, one of the four, how was it, 4 or 5 wizards of Middle Earth or something like that?
I'm really like not super up on that, but I can say he's like a million times taller than Link.
Yeah.
And he could just stop Link in his tracks,
I'm
throw
I'm
him
gonna jump in
across
on
Middle
that.
Earth.
No, he fought the Balrog and defeated it, sort of. And he turned white. Come on, anything that turns white.
Link also fought a dragon in Wind Waker, a way bigger, massive dragon in a volcano. So he trumps
And
you guys.
Gandalf would be the first person to say that size does not matter. He put the fate of the world in hobbits, so really, being taller has no effect on this fight whatsoever.
Also,
Well, he only
Whoa.
put the faith in the hobbits because he was afraid that the ring would be too powerful and that he would even get sucked into that. So here's the thing. Like, yeah, he like put his faith in the hobbits, but he still thinks he's better and he knows he's better. I mean, this is just me saying that. I know this is not probably really his character, but I'm going to argue that it is. And he just doesn't really care that much because the ring's already been destroyed. So he's like, don't really need to put my faith in little people anymore. And then he's just going to be like, bam, I'm amazing.
all right, I'm going to jump into this. So, Gandalf the Grey is very well known for smoking out of his pipe, which is obviously filled with weed. So while Gandalf is high, Link's going to throw a bunch of chickens and pots at his face and then knock him out with his sword. So bam.
No, not the
And then
chickens
punch him in the
pot.
face with the shield. And then I'm going to throw rubies in the air, or rupees, and like party.
You're gonna give us roofies?
No, rupees. You know the coins in the Legend
okay.
Zelda game? I think they're called
And-
rupees, yeah.
And where are you going to
And-
celebrate this? In Lalon's Ranch? Is that what's going to happen?
No, man, I'll
Well,
come and
Gandalf is
celebrate it in
high.
your universe in the Shire.
Well, keep the
You in front of your
Shire.
people.
Keep the Shire. We can go party in Rivendell. We can go party in Dead. We can go anywhere. Hell, we can even go to Mordor. Who does Link have? What does Hyrule have against Middle Earth? Huh? You got nothing. We have Radagast. Radagast, come here. Yeah, get smoked up. Let's do it. Get out of here.
Maybe they
with your
just
Link
become
nonsense.
friends, Jeff. I think they just become friends. And
No.
they just fight evil
Well,
together.
yeah, sure. In real life they would,
well,
but this is
if
a character cage match, so you have to
Yeah.
argue it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm-
But like on a side note, if I was Link,
put him to sleep. We will
What was
play
that-
our
what was
music.
that, Tanya?
Gandalf will
oh
be
man,
asleep.
yeah, we fucking play. What's it? The flute?
The flute, and then
Yeah.
Gandalf will be
Ah.
out.
Hell
Well,
yeah!
that has
Gandalf's always gonna be
your
out.
flute has no power
Well,
over
that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
the
it has
mind
no
of
power
Gandalf.
over him.
Okay,
Yeah,
come on.
it's not even gonna
He was
affect
worried
him.
about the
in
ring.
ways.
What can he do if in the face of the flute?
Listen,
Really?
He could just break it in half.
Gandalf is still trying to figure out whether it's Link or Zelda we're fighting, okay? So forget it, as everyone mixes it up. So get out of here.
Oh,
Get out of here.
Timekeeper Show on Twitter, by the way, says a million times taller may be an approximation.
Just an approximation. Just a little bit.
All right, so I'll make a decision here. I will say Alistair Reevy on Twitter says Link has to take it. He's the most prepared character of all time. He's got more gear than Batman and is a bigger badass.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this?
All right, so let's see. So I'm going to have to give this... I think actually I got to give it to Link.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, fist pump to Anya. Good job.
I think Tanya's frozen. But, all right, so she's celebrating, I'm sure. But you know
Because
what?
Gandalf did that.
Well, you know why? Because I believe that actually, I like, again, Lavinia bringing in things like chickens and pots, because that's hilarious. But I also believe that if you played a flute Gandalf would fall asleep because he's an old man, and that he would be high on weed.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so wait, Lavina, you won both of them, didn't you? You were on the winning teams for both.
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn. Nice job.
She's
You
just slaying these
transfer me
games.
the $1 million?
Oh, is that the prize now?
Yeah, that's what I thought. We were, right?
She said a million times taller, not $1 million.
Oh.
Well,
I still accept Interact transfer.
All right, so Tanya's kind of frozen. Hopefully she will unfreeze or come back. So, all right, let's see. So that's good game of character cage match, everybody. All right, we're going to take, if you are watching the recorded version on YouTube, we're going to take a quick commercial break right now. We're going to come back, though, with a lot of geeky news. We're going to talk Orange is the New Black, Season 3 premiere, Sense8 on Netflix, the new Wachowski series, the Marvel relaunch, and we're going to play some geeky accents, which is always fun.
Hell
So,
yeah.
all right, so we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break. You're on with Super Geeked Up.
All right. That was announcing the call. Yeah, and we're also here. I'm Jeff. We're with co-host Tanya. We got the gang from Wasted here with us. Thank you for watching and listening. All right, so our first news item was going to be done by our co-host Tanya, who is now frozen. So, hey, Nicole, any chance you know enough about this to talk about it? Because I don't watch Orange is the New Black.
I don't watch it either, but I can talk about the all different Marvel if you'd like.
Okay, why don't you do that? And then maybe Tanya will come back and we'll talk
Okay.
about that later.
So it was just announced 4 days ago or so that Marvel is going to be basically rebooting their universe, and all the comic books are going to go back to number ones. And so apparently it's going to be taking place after Secret Wars, and the Marvel's editor-in-chief was saying that this has actually been in the works for quite a few years. And so some of the changes that were teased in some like promo photos was that, or images, not photos, that there's going to be like an aging Captain America, an aging Wolverine, and then a separate female Wolverine. Possibly the Fantastic Four's thing is going to be a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy, 2 different versions of Spider-Man, and I know there was like a ton of other stuff. They're also going to be creating like brand new superheroes that have never been seen before. So I'm just wondering, like, who's excited for the relaunch? What are changes that you're looking forward to? I know that Hunter's Realm left some comments on our website, and he had some good thoughts that kind of just summed up that he hopes that if they really stick to like really good, interesting stories and not try and sway to just kind of like mainstream trends, but if they really stick to good stories, that it could be interesting to see something like this.
It is interesting because, as you mentioned, it does happen after Secret Wars. I even picked up the Old Man Logan last week, which is pretty. It started off pretty good. Pretty much, Logan is an old man now. He's in the Battleverse, and it's run by Doctor Doom. I guess anyone listening tweeted out what the storyline is, just in case nobody knows. And I think the lineup is pretty good. It's a whole diverse crowd of. Well, a whole different crowd, I would say, of Marvel heroes. And it's pretty much something for everyone. But the thing about this is, like, all these big events, Marvel keeps doing it over and over again. So really, yeah, just to see, like, how long will this stick until the next big event, which kind of resets the whole thing again, or something else, or something. Like, when they did House of M, then that got set back. And when they set back Peter Parker from being married to back when he was single, and now he's back to being married. So who knows? It'll be interesting. So just pick and choose who you want.
I'm stoked for Old Man Captain A and female Wolverine.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna be. I want to know, like, if so they're restarting it. So it'll be issue 1. So they're gonna do her origin story as well.
I don't think they really said too much about that, but I would hope that's kind of what is happening.
It'd be cool if they kind of mirrored, like, Logan, how, like, you didn't know his origin story for many, many years until they released a Wolverine origin. So it'd be, like, dope if you just, like, threw us into her universe.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And it's X-23, I think it is, because I saw a picture and she had 2 claws. So I think it's going to be X-23.
But X-23 is his genetic twin. So, but she's going to, like, change her name to Wolverine then?
Yeah, just take
You
the
know what?
mantle, I
I
guess, right?
do remember they actually said which Jane it was. Let me find it.
All right.
But if anyone else
So
wants to
I'm
mention
going
something,
to
Yeah,
say
because
I am not really excited about this. I'm about excited about this is about when DC did it a few years ago, which was not very much. And I guess it is interesting that they're just doing the same thing DC did very recently.
Yeah.
Instead of these, like Steve, you mentioned these big events. Instead of these big events, what I really like comic publishers to do is just tell good stories and focus on that, and not worry about doing a big event every freaking like few months or every year. I don't think that's
Yeah.
really necessary. I know they think it's necessary, and that's how they get people hooked. And to read, and
yeah,
you have to read 15 different comics that all tie into the same event. But I don't know, dude. Just tell good stories and maybe come up with actually some new characters. To be honest with you,
yeah.
instead
Well,
of just rebooting the old ones a million
they
times.
are gonna be launching some new characters though.
Oh well, that's
And
good.
interesting.
yeah, yeah. I don't
That's
know
really
who,
difficult
but
to do too, because like pretty much everything it exists now, every type of superhero you can think of. So it's really
I
hard to come up
know.
with an original concept. But I agree. I like self-contained stories. Like my favorite writers are Brian K. Vaughan, Warren Ellis, and Grant Morrison. So I like stuff that's like it's finished. Like for example, this is DC, but I really love the graphic novel All-Star Superman. That was a very dope take on like a Superman story, and it's been out for a while, so I apologize for spoilers, but it's basically about Superman dying of cancer because he gets exposed to the sun, and it was like I really enjoyed it.
Oh wow,
Cool.
cool. Honky Tonk Buffalo on Twitter, I think, is kind of echoing my thoughts.
Yeah.
First off, he says, "Arg! No more reboots. DC and Marvel continue to reboot because they can't keep up with continuity and poor writing."
Yeah. Yeah. And Mark's Pile, same idea. It's like I'm not a fan of reboots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't find the article I read where it said what they thought how the female Wolverine came to be, because it did mention it, like what specific thing, but I'm gonna have to keep looking because I actually don't remember where I found it.
Because if it is X-23, she has adamantium, like kind of like a claw thing, like two in both her hands, and she has them
Yeah.
coming out of her feet, which is pretty dope.
Yikes!
Yeah, so she can like kick you in the face and then slice you.
Oh my gosh. That's
Yeah,
Um,
because from the
cool.
picture I saw, there were she had two claws
Yeah, but
and
she also
longer. So,
but she has it under her feet as well.
yeah. So, oh well. Read more Valiant.
Yeah, I'll
That's
find out.
That's the thing. Read more Image. Read more Spawn. Bring him back.
Yeah, I want a Spawn movie. Fucking reboot that, Todd McFarlane. What's going on?
I know. Come on.
If you, by the way, folks, if you are, listening to this or watching this, please feel free to head over to our website. We'd like to hear your comments on this. We did this news story up there. Go to the Interact page, which is supergeekedup.com/interact, and then you can comment on that. Let us know what you think about the Marvel reboot. All right, so let's go on to Orange is the New Black Season 3 premiere, Tanya. By the way, we're already getting tweets from people live saying how excited they are about this.
Oh yeah. Like it happens on Friday, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people just are gonna stay home and watch season 3 because season 2 ended really coolly. I mean, Orange is the New Black is breaking boundaries and kicking down doors like no tomorrow. Aside from mostly completely female cast, aside from those few token guys, it's also all ethnicities. Last season also started to focus on some of the older characters, so it's not just focusing on the young hot ones. All types of sexuality. It's a great show, and it's like it is just amazing. So I'm pretty sure that season 3 is going to be hugely watched this weekend. I don't know, has anyone watched any of it at all?
Yeah, I watched both seasons.
Yeah.
Mainly because of what's her face, Donna from That 70s Show. Like
Yeah.
I really like her and I love her character in the series, and I also love Red, the older one with the gangster chick. She's badass.
And she used to be the captain
In Star
of
Trek.
a Star Trek
Yeah, Star Trek. Yeah.
ship. Yeah, Kate Mulgrew plays one of the main characters, and she is badass.
I didn't know she was in that.
Yeah, you don't recognize. It took me like all of a sudden I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, like she.
Jane, holy cow.
Yeah, Janeway plays an amazing character in this. Well, Kate Mulgrew plays an amazing character in this. So it's a great show. I highly recommend to everyone watching it. So I don't want to give any spoilers away as how season 2 ended, but it ended well.
Yeah, it ended really well. Yeah.
In a great cathartic cliffhanger sort of a way.
All right. Okay, so this Friday you can check that out. Speaking of Netflix, so we got a new show that just came out on Netflix earlier this week called Sense8, but spelled sense and the number 8. And I actually didn't even know how to pronounce it at first until I looked some stuff up and somebody said it on the show. But, this is from the Wachowskis and J. Michael Straczynski, which has some really, really good sci-fi cred behind it. Then from those
Matrix.
Yeah, Matrix and Babylon 5. Straczynski actually wrote for Spider-Man for a long time too, with comic books actually. Speaking of comics, Nicole, I know I think watched most of the first episode. I'm in episode 3 right now. I had to actually stop watching before we did the show. I am really digging the show a lot. I told these guys off the air before that I think it is the most diverse show on any TV or online right now. Like it's all over the world, all different ethnicities, whatever, sexual orientations, like it covers everything, but in a really well done way. They're very real characters, and it's all about like people, basically different characters who can kind of, I guess, telepathically kind of sense what each other are feeling or happening
and
to each other.
And Hannah's in it.
She is. Hey, you're excited about that.
Cool.
So it's a very, I think, complex show. You really got to pay attention, I think, to everything that's going on. But I dig it a lot. I'm really into it. I think it's getting better the more I watch of it, and I'm only like a little bit into it. Anybody else seen it? Besides Nicole?
No, I haven't heard of it yet, but since you told me who's behind it, I'm going to most likely check it out tonight.
Yeah, and they and Straczynski, the Wachowskis, are writing all of them, and the Wachowskis are directing the episodes.
Oh, badass.
And it's actually nice to see, because unfortunately the Wachowskis have got kind of a lot of, I think, shit from a lot of the stuff they've done after The Matrix, but it's nice to see them do something that I think is really good, which I think, at least on Twitter, live right now, like Her Weirdness says she loves it and she's watched the whole thing already. So I think this is being received much better than a lot of their recent stuff.
And you know what's cool that I like about the Wachowskis this way is they're going straight to the fans, basically, instead of trying to go like through the studio and then you get all the critics that kind of just like to badmouth like the Jupiter Ascending and stuff. So now it's just like directly to the fans, and I think with Netflix, just like with a lot of the original content, people get really excited about it, and I think people get, like, the creators know right away if people like it, which is really cool.
And Jupiter Ascending was a really good movie. I enjoyed it.
I really liked it too. I was surprised with the reviews.
I dug the movie too. Actually, one I read the other because it just came out on like Blu-ray and DVD, and the little capsule review said, we can no longer say Battlefield Earth is the worst science fiction movie of all time. Jupiter Ascending is. I was like, what in God's name are you talking about?
Wow.
You think it's the worst science fiction movie? What?
It's so incredible.
The only thing that I will say about the film was they should definitely fire their advertising department, because when they were releasing the trailers in theater, the way it was cut up, I was like, this movie's like really lame. Like, I've seen so many like movies like this before. I felt like they were trying to appeal to the Hunger Games audience as well with the trailer cut. So I didn't really give it a chance until much later, until it was available online. And then I watched the film. I'm like, oh my God, this was actually pretty good. So they should have cut up the trailer better.
Okay.
Yeah, like if anyone hasn't watched it, I like really encourage you guys to go out and watch Jupiter Ascending, because honestly, to me, when I watch this, I see no difference between this movie and with the original Star Wars, A New Hope, because it's pretty much fun sci-fi fantasy stuff. It's especially from the Wachowskis too. Man, come on. Like these two know how to create worlds. That's the main thing. They create like awesome worlds. And what I plan on watching Sense8, and from what you're telling me, it's like they've created a fully developed world here with all these characters interacting with each other.
It's a little intense, but I think I just need to give it more time. I don't think it's bad. It's a little confusing at first, I think.
Yeah, well, like I said, I think you gotta stick with it. You gotta like really just pay attention to all the different things, the threads they're weaving and stuff. You'll see some, which I joked about with Nicole. You'll see some steamy sex scenes as well, if for those of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the other reason why you need to watch Orange is the New Black, Jeff. Just
Are there? Oh, okay. Now you're
Yes.
convincing me.
Oh, there we go.
in a woman's prison, Jeff.
It's very creative.
Oh,
Very
so it's
creative.
not like Caged Heat, right? It's a different. It's more artful sex.
I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy it when you get to it.
Okay, okay.
But yeah, so guys, if you haven't, because it just came out, and I wasn't even aware of that Sense8 was coming out until like Nicole told me about it, and then it was plastered like on the main page of Netflix. But go check it out; it's really good. And again, this is the kind of like original like sci-fi-esque storytelling I think we need to support and we need to see more of. All right, cool. So let's see what else we got. Oh, okay, Albany Comic-Con. Like I mentioned earlier, I was there on Sunday. We did Super Geeked Up live. It was super fun. I want to give a good shout out to my two co-hosts for that because Tanya and Nicole were not there. So our special co-hosts for that event were Jordan Noel and Mark Pazula, and they did a great job. We had a lot of fun. We had a great crowd. It was really good, very energetic. They were totally into the games and all the geeky talks and we were doing. So if you came out there and you're watching right now, thank you so much, guys. We really appreciate it. And thank you to Geek Fuel. We gave out 10 Geek Fuel boxes. We gave out 10 other codes, so a lot of Geek Fuel stuff going around. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. It was a great event. As always, I think they actually might have had their highest attendance ever. So that was
cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
that was nice to see. It was a really good crowd. And so yeah, and we got a bunch more Super Geeked Up live shows coming up. Nicole and I are still working on, we're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con, so we're still trying to work out a day and time to do it out there, which we're very excited about. And we also got a bunch of them coming up in August as well. So Boston and a couple other ones in New York.
There's a lot of events, and I think
and you should
they're
go to
all
our
on our
events
website.
page. Yeah, go to our events page, and you can find all that out.
It's true.
Where we'll be appearing. And speaking of the website, one last thing before we get to our second game. We really would love it, guys, if you can start, going to the website. We're posting stuff every day on the Interact page, supergeekedup.com/interact. And we would love to hear your comments, and we'd love to chat with you there, hear what you think of the different stories we're posting. So we're going to start doing like I don't know if we have a cool name for it yet, but like a website comment of the week. That's a terrible name. We got to come up with something way better than that.
Hey, Twitter, come up with a good name.
Okay, Twitter, come up with a good name. We're gonna share like one comment every week that we think is really cool. And then Tanya will call you and leave a message in her phone sex voice.
Can I?
They're like, really?
Can I do that? Can I call collect?
Yeah. Well, you could just record one of those Facebook, voice recordings. You can do that. That's free.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, oh great, I just lost it. I had it all up. Oh, here it is. Okay. So here it is. From Arrows at Hunter's Realm. So we had a thing about, we actually didn't mention this, right? But the Punisher is going to be in next season of Daredevil on Netflix, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, so the comment of the week comes from Hunter's Realm, who he commented on that article on our site. He says, I am not a Punisher fan, however, I can't think of any character that has teamed up with Daredevil in the comics more than Frank Castle, especially when the Kingpin is concerned. I think it will be cool to see.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah. I still collect Daredevil. That's one of my regular things, and I have a long assortment of Daredevil books where Punisher's in. All I know is my first appearance of Punisher is going to be skyrocketing top now. Shit. Amazing Spider-Man 131, I believe. That's the first issue of the Punisher when he first came as a bad guy too. So
oh really?
I think they might have introduced him. Yeah, because I think who hired him? Yeah, someone hired him to take out Spider-Man, and then then after that they turned him soft. Then he became hard. Then back to soft again. Then hardcore again. Then he became a Frankenstein guy.
I'm not sure. Are you describing the Punisher or a sex scene?
Both. Yeah.
Yeah, and Punisher's also badass because he was able to harness the symbiote and be able to work with it in a comic series. So that's also pretty dope.
The Punisher was able to harness the Venom symbiote?
Yeah. There's I think it's a What If comic series, or it's a self-contained graphic novel where it's the Punisher gets the symbiote on him and he works with it, and I'm like, what?
Frank Castle is an awesome character. I'm surprised nobody has done him right on film. I guess now they'll do it.
They've done
right
3 different films.
Yeah. The first one is 80s.
Was that the Dolph Lundgren one?
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Out of all people, Dolph Lundgren. Why? But hey, whatever. It's 80s fun, I guess. You know.
Oh, we have a name for comment of the week.
I know it's a good. What is it? It's a good one, right?
Yeah, I like it. From Honky Tonk Buffalo, from the Book of Geekdom.
Oh!
I like it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm writing that down.
Yeah, me too. Okay. Also, very interesting from Rose of Dolls, who is one of the organizers of the new Bilbao Web Fest in Spain. She says Jupiter Ascending was shot there in Bilbao. I didn't know that.
That's
Oh,
so
sweet.
cool.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet. Yeah.
I think they did some here as well. I think I saw some like extras casting for like.
Hey, Rose, get the Wachowskis to come up to the Web Fest.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I'll totally go then.
Yeah, I think they showed some stuff in Montreal, or because I
Yeah,
saw like
there was
in the
some
credits,
Canadian-
thank you to Quebec Film Board or something like that.
Yeah, there was some Canadian casting happening at some point.
So let me share some some other tweets here. Mark's Pile says, really enjoying Sense8, some pacing issues and some scenes that would make True Blood blush. LOL, bold and creative.
True.
And then Eli David says, this
Or do you
episode
want me to
of...
read that one?
Which one?
The tweet you're about to read. Do you want me to read that?
The Eli David one? Yes, I do want you to read that.
This episode of Super Geeked Up is sexy and violent.
Much better when
Great,
you
you
read
should
it.
read all the tweets like
Yeah,
that.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that could be a new thing, or at least one show that's all the tweets get read that way.
Is that like a new segment?
Yes.
Yes.
Or maybe.
Tanya, I don't know. We gotta come up with a name, but something about Tanya does her phone sex voice.
Well, what if we get other people to do it too? So it's like everyone else tries. That could be the segment.
Yes. Okay.
Or maybe we just want to hear you do it all the time.
Yeah.
Jeff, do you have a voice for that? What's your voice
Do I have
for
a phone sex voice?
that?
Okay, here, I'll read this next tweet. I'll read Timekeeper Show's tweet in my
Oh,
phone
God.
sex voice.
Okay.
Oh, hey there.
That sounds like Batman.
That's it. It's Batman. My phone sex voice apparently is Batman. Well, because Batman gets all the ladies love Batman, so that makes sense.
Where's
Oh
Rachel?
my gosh.
Rachel, wake up.
Oh, that was great. That needs to go on the blooper reel
Oh
somewhere.
my gosh.
That was awesome.
All right, so that's the geeky news for the week. We have one last game called Geeky Access. Before we do that, if you're watching the recorded version, we're going to take one last commercial break. So we'll see you back in a second.
Welcome back from commercial break. You're watching Super Geeked Up.
Oh, Nicole's good at that,
Oh.
too.
I kind of felt like that was like the smooth jazz radio station, and they're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you're listening to 94.7,
Smooth
the
jazz.
wave. Yeah,
Easily
Oh.
listening sounds of the wave.
there really is that. There is that station
Yeah.
here, though.
Oh, really?
Real
Radio
talk, like-
station?
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, yeah.
We mean no copyright infringement.
At Amy Hoff on Twitter says, I can do that very well. The phone sex voice, she means. She has the voice for it.
Oh.
Hey, guys, if you
Oh.
want to send your phone sex voices, please feel free to send us recordings.
Yeah.
And yes, Deepu, Jeff went very red when he did that.
Yeah.
And it was great.
You're welcome.
When people send those recordings, they have to do the alien quote that Ripley says, "Get away from her, you bitch." But they have to say it's sexy, like, "Get away from her, you bitch." So yeah, that's the line you gotta do. Yeah, exactly. That's your challenge,
That's the
guys.
Okay. Every week we could pick the most like ridiculous line.
Yeah.
Or say something from Apocalypse Now in the super sexy voice. Say something Marlon Brando says in that movie.
I was going to do the napalm one.
Yeah. Okay, do it.
God.
Go on.
Or we'll just go on to Geeky Access.
All right. So, by the way, speaking of new segments, we're going to actually be debuting some new segments in the last coming weeks here. We came up with some cool new ones. We're stealing some from some other shows that we're friends with who will have allowed us to use them, but they're really cool. So look for some new segments in the coming weeks. They're going to be fun. But yes, now it's time for one of our favorites, Geeky Accents.
Yes.
Sorry, I just looked at mine.
All right, so Nicole, how does this game work?
So
Yeah.
we're gonna do it. I know we've done this a couple different ways, but today how we're doing it is we're dividing into two teams. I'm the game master for one team. Tanya's the game master for the other. We've given every person ahead of time 2 to 3 accents that they're gonna perform, and the other team members have to guess what that is, and then the team with the most points at the end wins, or maybe we'll tie. Who knows?
Sure.
It's a mystery.
Oh,
It's a
sorry.
mystery.
You know what? I forgot to explain. So, sorry. You're gonna get a character with an accent, and it's kind of almost like charades where you can even say like lines that the character says. You just can't say the name of the character, obviously, but you can say other characters in that universe. I don't think. Are we allowed to say the movie or show title? I can't remember what we've done before.
I think so.
I don't
No.
think so.
No.
No, but just you could say other characters or lines that the characters
Stuff from
say.
that universe.
Or describe what the character looks like if people are stuck. And in that accent, though. So your
Right,
team
so-
member then has to guess the accent and the character.
Oh my gosh.
All right, what are the teams?
Oh, the teams are Jeff, Steve, and moi, and then Tanya and Lavina on team 2.
Lavina, I'm apologizing now for probably all of mine.
No worries, no worries.
What if we do this in a sexy voice accent for all of them, no matter
That's
who
what.
it is?
Yeah, we just got a tweet from the Deepu. He says geeky, sexy accents.
Yeah, well, let's
Nah.
just do that.
All
Everyone's
right,
like,
it's
"Oh."
It's hard enough as it is, though.
I know, yeah.
I'm not sure if I could do a sexy voice with an
With an
accent
accent.
in the
I
character.
know, I can't either.
I can barely do the accent of the character.
So what team's gonna go first? Is it gonna be
We'll go first.
Tanya? Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Lavina's gonna go
Oh.
first.
Alright. I'm going to be very, very disappointed if you guys don't get this. Alright.
And this is only Tanya
only
guessing.
Tanya
Which is
Yes.
me.
Oh, you have to get it?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah,
you're
okay.
your teammates.
Okay. Alright, so guess what I am. Yarg! To infinity and beyond, yo!
Pirate Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah!
Nice.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
All right,
Now
Steve,
is it
Steve, you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Nicole, you keep a score?
Yeah, I'm keeping score.
Oh, you dude. I got a sonic screwdriver, eh?
You're Canadian Doctor Who.
There we go.
Ooh.
Oh, you guys are flying through this.
Okay, so Tanya.
I am sorry, Lavina, but this is going to be the easiest
Oh, there's the Canadian coming out. We don't hear that too often. I'm sorry.
because I'm panicking.
Don't panic, just have fun.
Okay, here we go. Okay. Yo, yabba dabba doo, I'm trying to walk here, okay? Get out
So,
of my way.
Fred Flintstone,
I gotta eat some bagels.
Canadian Fred Flintstone?
No,
No, keep
I
going.
eat bagels beside some yellow cabs. I suck at this.
Maybe
No,
tell
I
her
know
that
exactly what it is.
Maybe tell her about what kind of transportation you're gonna take or something.
I take the subway when my running car doesn't work to this Empire State Building.
Yeah, so Fred Flintstone,
Yes.
What's the
But-
accent? What's the
but
accent?
like gangster?
Sort of.
Like
All right, I
Monster
think-
Man?
I don't think they got that one. So you were Brooklyn, right, or New Yorker?
New York, yeah.
Ah,
I think that was good, Ty. I knew it right
that's a
away.
half a point. I got Fred Flintstone, still half a point.
They're all gonna go horribly downhill from here. I'm just putting that out there.
I like that. Yo, dabba dabba doo.
Do.
And bagels? Oh my god.
I
Yeah,
know the
New York is
bagel.
known for its bagels. That was good.
But it could also be Montreal because Montreal's known for their bagels too.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Not like New York is, right?
In Canada they are.
Oh, well,
It's-
we're all right. Fine.
I'm just saying.
All right. I guess I'm gonna go, and so Steve, you're gonna guess, okay?
Oh, okay.
He's really excited. Okay.
Okay.
All right, that's better. All right, here you go. Ready, Steve?
Mhm.
Hey, y'all. I gotta go stop Lex Luthor from blowing up Metropolis. I hope he doesn't use any kryptonite.
Oh my gosh.
What are you, a redneck Superman?
Yeah, close enough, right? Southern
Yeah.
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very good.
Yeah.
All right.
Woohoo! All right.
All right, we're the lead then.
Is it
Hey,
Libya's
by the
turn,
way,
right?
Tanya, Anthony Davis on Twitter got New York Fred Flintstone.
I saw. I was like, hey, see, it wasn't that bad. Kind of. Really, the next ones are horrible.
All right, so
Okay.
who's up now? Back to
Lavina.
Lavina?
Olivina.
Yeah.
All right. Oi! These dingoes keep throwing poison in my face.
Australian.
Keep saying stuff.
What?
One second. Let me just like. My hair's in a bun. I like wearing my hair in a bun a lot with red lipstick.
Harley Quinn.
Oh God, I'm so terrible at this.
I don't think you're giving her the right one. I don't think. Are you? You are. You are. Oh, you are. Okay.
Oh, never mind. I messed it up. Okay.
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay,
She did the wrong accent. Don't listen to that.
It was the wrong accent. Ha ha ha. Hello. Yes.
French.
Poison face. I'm very well known for this. I was once an extra in a movie, and they asked who wants pie in face, and I said me. I do it, and I get my own TV show. Ha ha.
Maybe do another famous scene with something.
I don't really know too much. I'm on a lot of merchandise. I'm iconic, like how you say Marilyn Monroe. But I'm female too. I wear hair and bun with red lips.
Hair and bun, red lips, French iconic.
Yeah, on Twitter, Anthony Davis is saying, which I thought too, Three Stooges when he pies in face. I'm like, what's happening?
Maybe say what your husband's name is. Like, call your husband's name or something.
I don't know her. Okay, 1 second.
Are you Isla? Are you Lucy?
Yeah.
Oh, French. I love. Oh, that's awesome.
Lucy Ball?
Nice.
That's the other one I was thinking.
Nice.
Okay. Really, you thought that? I'm sorry. I'm
famous
sorry,
grape
really.
scene too. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I know
the candy scene.
It was a little off topic. I was like, oh, maybe.
I was like, I don't. I'm going through comic book characters.
I know.
Yeah.
I went through. I did her interesting fact. She was once a TV extra.
That's cool.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was an extra on a couple TV shows, and she was always the person. Like anytime the producer was like, "We need someone to do this," she's like, "I'll do it," and that's how she became like recognized.
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
She actually was like a very smart businesswoman too. We went on the Paramount tour last year, and like she like revolutionized like entertainment in different ways. We'll get back to that later. Yeah.
So is it my turn to give one to Steve and Jeff?
Yes.
Okay, I think I got this.
Okay.
Okay. I have a bright red lightsaber.
You're Darth Vader.
Bright
Irish.
red. Huh?
Are you Darth Vader?
Yeah, Darth Vader. I'm like really bad at accents, obviously. Let's see.
Keep going.
Wait, are you Irish?
No.
Vader?
Say anything in the accent. I don't care what it
Yeah,
is.
say anything.
I don't know how to do the accent very well.
Are you Russian?
Okay. Okay, this is all I know because this guy was Scottish in the movie. Get in my belly.
Wait, you just said the accent.
You just said that. You
Gave it
just
away.
Scottish
Totally
kid.
gave it away.
Oh my God, Austin Powers. That
I
bastard.
couldn't do it. Yeah, but
That's a
I'm
great way to
sorry.
win, though.
It
Just
made
tell
my
us.
neck looks like a vagina.
I'm
When she
sorry.
cheats,
I
that's how
couldn't
you
do
win.
it. No, I did. Obviously, well, no, that was bad. So we didn't get a point, and I'm sorry.
I love how you just said what the accent was.
There was a Scottish guy, but you know, I can't.
I can't do a Scottish accent, so I don't know if you guys are gonna get it.
Must be Welsh.
Just say,
even,
look,
notice.
Nicole, just say laddie or lassie or talk about the Highlands if you're gonna do a
Oh,
Scottish
yeah.
accent.
Yeah, we're
I
talking about
know.
Duncan MacLeod.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
I like that reference.
There you go.
Well, there you go. Sorry. It wasn't gonna get any better. I can tell you that much.
Trust me, Nicole. My next one's gonna be along the same lines.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
I'm
go
just
for it.
saying. Okay. this will give some stuff away, so I will apologize after I do the accent to people who are probably watching on Twitter right now. I can't even think of how this goes in my brain. I can't latch onto a word. Oh, that's not it. Never mind. Crap.
I'm being Tanya.
I'm being Tanya.
Being Tanya. I got it.
Totally it. Not it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to talk in fake accents. So I really like my dog fur coat. That's not even close to this accent. Yes. While I look out over the Emerald Isle and drink Guinness.
Russian Cruella de Vil.
Guinness on the Emerald Isle with leprechauns.
Irish? Irish Cruella de Vil.
That was the worst Irish accent.
I can't do Irish. I've never been able to do Irish ever.
So, by the way, we've been succeeding in this game, though, that we've offended other people from around the world. Alistair Ruby says,
awesome.
Alistair Ruby, who is from Scotland, says, I hate you all so much.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry because I've been to Scotland and everyone there is amazing, and I'm really sorry. I can't. You know me, I can't do an accent to save my life. If like a gun was pointed at my head and they're like, you need to do a Scottish accent, I would die because I can't. Any accent.
Yeah. And I have some very good friends who are Irish, and I'm hoping they're not watching right now because I apologize so much.
All right, Steve, your turn to do your second one.
Oh my gosh.
Holy shit! Wait a minute. Eli David on Twitter actually got Irish Cruella de Vil. How the hell did you get that, Eli?
I was given all the
because
hints.
she said Guinness.
Yeah. No, I knew what it was too, but from the clue, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, go ahead.
Okay. How do we do this one? Shit. Oi, Jim. Let's see. Oi, Jim. After we beat these Klingons, let's put a shrimp on the barbie and talk logic.
So you're Australian, Mr. Spock.
Yeah. Oh, thank God.
That's amazing. Oi, Jim.
Oi, Jim.
Oi, Jim.
Oi, Jim.
All right, so...
I think I know Hugh Jackman keeps on saying. Oi.
All right, so we got a couple more. Lavina, you got one more left, right?
Yeah. All right. Crikey, I can't believe I got taken out by a raccoon in a tree. I'm gonna go listen to my mom's mixtape to get over this.
Australian Star-Lord.
Yeah!
Although technically that wasn't what the accent was, Lavina.
What? It wasn't Australian?
No, it was supposed to be Austrian.
Oh,
Well, they're spelled very similarly.
oh, sorry.
Oh, then you lose.
Sorry. I'll
Sorry.
just give it to you because you did a really good job. You did a really good job.
Okay.
So we'll give it to you.
Accent.
Yeah.
We'll give it to you.
Oh,
like, 'cause-
everybody got Australian Spock on Twitter, though. Good job, Steve.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, guys. But let's hear Austrian Star-Lord.
Lavina,
Yeah.
do an Austrian
Austrian?
Star now.
It's basically Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, that's
doing
what I'm
Austrian
thinking. I can't get in the chopper. I can't believe raccoon and 3 bit me. I don't know. They're gonna be so mad at me.
Come on, Lavina, you have to do it. Come on.
I'm trying to do it. I just can't. I can't get it out. I just can't get it out right now.
You need to pump it up, huh?
I guess so.
Come on, Lavina.
All right, I guess I'll do my last one.
So I have one more too, I think.
Oh, yeah,
Don't I?
you do as well, yep.
Okay.
All right, so Steve, and also Nicole, can I guess on this?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
To smash or not to smash, whether 'tis nobler to punch a puny human in the face or be part of the Avengers and save the world.
Shakespearean Hulk?
Yes.
What? Nice. Okay, so here's mine. I guess somehow we got up.
No,
Do
I
you
have one more.
No, okay.
I do. This is going to be just as bad as Irish
Oh, boy.
No, it was good. It was good. I got it.
Oh, now Deepoos on Twitter says, now you offended Australians and Austrians.
I for some reason I can't get this one in my head either. Why can't I think of accents right now?
Cambodia?
Just start naming them. Eventually they'll be right.
Fiji?
All right. So Levine is actually guessing though. So.
Okay. Just like I'm gonna mute myself for 1 second.
Say some of the words.
Oh, yeah. She's gotta prepare. She's gotta do her actor thing and say some words and prepare.
Say some of the words.
It's not gonna help. It's not gonna help.
Okay.
I think it will.
Connie's go. Wait, Nicole, you do your last one for Steve and me.
I got it.
All right. Never mind. All right. She's ready.
Dos cervezas, por favor. I live under the sea. I'm square.
SpongeBob.
Yes.
French SpongeBob.
Dos cervezas.
Italian. Uno's Mexican SpongeBob.
Close.
Spanish.
Yeah.
Spanish SpongeBob. Yeah.
I got it from the por favor.
Yeah, por favor.
What if what?
That's so funny. I'll just say some of the words, Joel. It's not going to help. Okay, you're right. It didn't. Okay, help. Oh my gosh. No, it's good.
All right. One last accent from Nicole that Steve and I will guess.
Okay. Because this is going to turn out well. Let's have some vodka because I'm scared of snakes.
Russian Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What is wrong with your accent? I do not understand. Like what?
Because I can't do any accents ever at all.
Actually, that was pretty good, Nicole.
That was good. That was not bad.
Because I said the word vodka, and that's easy.
Yeah.
So I think we won by 1 point. 5 to
All
4.
right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Just one little point.
All right. Cool.
So I won again? Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Oh, no, she won every game
Winning
today.
everything. It's
No,
amazing.
no.
Once again, you can e-transfer me the 1 milli to my email.
Oh no, wait, she didn't win.
No,
You didn't
we
win.
all-
No, you didn't win anything.
What?
No, you didn't win this game.
I-
No,
I
we
did.
won this
You
You
game.
won.
All I'm hearing is I won. Thank you, guys.
Oh
Here.
my gosh.
Hey, Kitty, what do you think? Did she win? He doesn't care.
Oh.
That was adorable.
I won, right, babe? I won.
All right. So before we get out of here, our good buddy Nick Montgomery at Limited Release, we like to try to cross-promote with him. He does an awesome podcast.
I love Nick. He's amazing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
We agree.
Yeah.
So if you go to limitedreleasepodcast.ca, you can hear all his awesome shows. The show that just came out this week, I got to say, I think Nicole and Tanya, you'll agree, is the best show he's ever done. It's really amazing. Just fantastic guests, and we're the guests on the show. So yeah, so you can hear us geek out with Nick at limitedrelease.podcast.ca, and he came up with some new geeky games inspired by us. So he made us play them. So we got to play some games with him, and they were super fun.
They're really cool.
Including one called Smitten Superheroes, where and this is where the phone sex came from. You can hear Tanya have to do pickup lines as a superhero to try to pick people.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can we hear one now?
Yeah. Wait. Do you
I don't-
remember which one with the characters you did?
Yes.
Yeah,
I do.
do the one that with the
Yeah. Of that one.
All right. So see if you can guess what character this is. Picking
Okay,
somebody.
okay. This is fun, yeah.
So Jeff, I'm gonna pick you up again. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, oh, I hope so.
Okay. All right. Hey there. Do you want to run your fingers through my long blonde hair and play with my heavy hammer that is my penis?
What character is she?
I thought you were going to do the other one.
No, come on, guys. That's an easy one.
Thor! Come on, Steve. Thor!
Yeah, you're Jane Foster Thor, right?
Yeah, he's Thor.
Thor.
But isn't it Jane Foster? Haven't they revealed it yet?
Oh no! Well, she was being Thor. picking
Oh,
somebody else.
Thor. Oh.
Thor.
Whatever.
In general.
Thor.
I feel I had something about a bald head at some point too. I don't
Oh, you had
remember.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah, that was what it was. Do you want to rub my bald head?
I was thinking when you did Star-Lord, because that was funny. You're like,
Oh yeah, that was a good one
do you
too.
want to listen to my
All
mixtape?
right. Well, don't give them all away though, because we want people to listen to the limited release.
Oh, yeah.
Can you
Just
do one
kidding,
as
that's
Groot?
That was the joke, right?
Yeah.
Because all you could say is, I am Groot.
I'd have been happy. I'm Groot.
Oh, snap. Oh,
Oh,
damn.
the
Oh,
tree has never been
hold on a
sexier.
second here. Oh, wait a minute. Give me some money. Come on.
They gave you some wood. All right.
Oh.
Sorry.
Man.
Oh, jeez, Jeff.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
Jeff, yeah.
Thanks, Steve.
Wood,
Lister
wood,
had a
wood.
better suggestion for my Spanish SpongeBob. Donde está el Patrick? Is he not a
Yeah.
character?
That's
Very
his
good.
character.
Yeah.
Who had that suggestion?
Lister's name.
Oh, okay. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So that's going to about wrap us up for tonight. Before we go, I want our guests to give some links again. So, Steve, again, where are some good places where they can find info on Wasted?
Sure, at Wasted the Show, that's the banner on my screen. Also, you go on Facebook at facebook.com/Wasted Show. Again, you can go to our Cinecube page where all the videos and everything is there if you want to learn more about Wasted and get in touch with us. It's www.cinecoup.com/wasted. You can also email us at wastedtvshow1@gmail.com. And Lavina, tell them what is up.
You can find me on Facebook /Lavinia Yavari, same name, lavinayavari.deviantart.com to see my portfolio, and my Twitter handle. I just started using Twitter again. I believe it's @DreamingOfZion, and there's a 0 in Dryon. So.
All right. Awesome.
Nice.
Cool. Well, thank you so much, guys, for being awesome guests. And thank you to everybody who watched live, of course. You guys are rocking, who tweeted in. And big thanks if you're watching the recorded YouTube version or if you're listening to the podcast. We really appreciate it. You can always subscribe to us on iTunes, of course, for the podcast version as well. All right. So we will be back next week at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. And by the way, very exciting. We're actually doing a special Geek Girls episode next week, our second
Woohoo!
cover of that.
I'm a part of Geek Girls.
You are? Well, yes, of course.
Oh yeah, Geek X Girls, right? Is that the website that you guys
Oh,
are?
no. So we're just
okay,
calling
never
it
mind.
Geek Girls episode. We're having different
Okay.
female guests on, yeah. There probably is an official actually group called that.
Yeah, that's the group I'm a part of, yeah.
Oh, that's cool. All right, I got to learn more about that then.
You should get them on.
Yes, we should. So we're going to have a lot of awesome ladies on who are into geeky stuff and from TV, web, all that good stuff next week. So don't miss that one. And so before we go, Tanya, I actually want you to do the sign out in your phone sex voice this week. So the line I usually say is, something like, "Until next time, stay geeky," okay, or something to that effect. You can say. So, all right, you ready? Okay, so thanks again, guys, for watching, and
Until next time, stay geeky.
Ow! Yeah!
next week.